turn from getting played by a Korean Christian pastor's son. He is not the one. I was seeing this Korean Christian pastor's son and I really liked him, but he did something quite messed up to me and I kept asking myself, why would he do that to me? And it's because he's not the one. Because the one wouldn't treat you like that, okay? He wouldn't go and lie to you and sleep with his ex. Men will always find the time. This man worked full-time, went to church every Saturday and Sunday to teach the kids, lived at home with his parents, who didn't let him stay over at people's houses, texted me all day, every day, came to see me every day, and still found time to blow me off, lie to me, and hook up with his ex. My skin has been super dry lately. I've just been layering Mixin's Glacier Water Hyaluronic Acid Serum. My skin drinks it up. The way someone treats you is not a reflection of you, but of themselves. After this happened, I felt like a joke and a loser, but that's not right at all, because why would someone betray you, make you the joke? He's the joke. He's a poop. Lastly, know your worth. A bottle of water is $1 at the gas station and $20 at Erewhon. So if you feel like you're being undervalued, maybe you're shopping in the wrong place.
I took myself out on a solo date where no man has ever taken me before. Shrimp fishing, where you get to catch your own shrimp and then cook them and eat them. This was one of the most memorable activities I did in Taiwan, and I'm so glad I was so thoughtful to take myself out on a date here. I was stressed and confused, so I just picked the shortest option, which was $17 for 1 hour of fishing. It turns out shrimp fishing is very difficult and requires skill, and it doesn't hurt if you have better rods and better bait like the locals, who are catching the shrimp every 5 minutes. Not me though, unfortunately. It took me a whopping 30 minutes to catch my first shrimp. Also, if you catch 2 shrimp at the same time, they give you a free drink. But I did not get a free drink because I only caught 2 total. So each of those shrimp cost me $8.50, which is not a good deal. I was very ashamed and humiliated by my poor performance. Luckily, a Japanese boy felt bad for me, so he gave me 3 of his shrimp, and that made me feel a lot better because I wanted to eat as many fatty, juicy shrimps as this man. He has like 50, but I'll just have to keep practicing and try again next time. Rating all the food I tried at Costco in Taiwan. Asia always does Costco better. Just look at all of this indoor seating. And if there's one thing I can guarantee, the food court food is unmatched. No dry ass chicken bakes here. Instead, they have bulgogi and seafood bakes. I tried the seafood bake and it had my eyes rolling into the back of my head. Holy crap. This big boy is stuffed with crab, shrimp, and clam. 11 out of 10 because I could not stop eating it. They had 3 kinds of pizza. Seafood, jingjiang chicken, and cheese. I tried the jingjiang chicken pizza, which had this savory sweet bean sauce. It was thick but kind of dry and cold, like your mom. 5 out of 10. It also had chili cheese potato, bucket of chicken, fish sandwich, and clam chowder. Wow, so many things that America doesn't have. That sucked. I got a hot toffee latte, which came with a scone, and I was very upset. This is not toffee. Because I got a coffee latte and I don't drink coffee, but turns out the toffee latte has coffee anyway. I wish I got the boba. Regret. At least they had my favorite Hokkaido ice cream, which is richer and creamier than regular ice cream, like you're eating butter. 10 out of 10. Growing up, my mom would always take me to Taiwan to visit family for our vacations. And I'm sad to admit that I didn't appreciate it because I just wanted to go where all the other kids were going. Hawaii. But my mom told me I could go to Hawaii in the future when I get a boyfriend or a husband. Is that kind of some sick joke? I guess we know where my sense of humor comes from. Thanks, Mom! But looking back, I am extremely grateful my mom took me to Taiwan so I could learn more about my culture. This was my 6th time visiting Taiwan, but the first time going without my family or staying with my family the whole time. I got to explore my mother's land like a tourist. And I also got to thank my mom for forcing me to go to 12 years of Chinese school because I know enough Mandarin to get around. Taiwan is a very underrated travel destination. Right now, Korea and Japan get all the hype, but Taiwan is just as fun and still cheap. And Taiwanese people are really nice. You can even partake in unique activities like visiting the Spirited Away village or go shrimp fishing. I haven't gone fishing since I was a kid because I used to go with my dad, but then my dad died. Not physically, he's just dead to me. #trauma. I got to go to the real-life village from the Ghibli movie Spirited Away, aka Jiufen in Taiwan. This adorable little mountain town was said to have inspired the location for the Hayao Miyazaki film. First things first, I got a boba. Did you know boba was invented in Taiwan? Well, now you do. This is actually the first and only boba I had in Taiwan, even though my French friend was drinking it almost every day, because you can get it for as cheap as $1. Then I had a Taiwanese sausage, which I was so excited for because I haven't had Taiwanese sausage since high school, when I had a Taiwanese boyfriend. Just kidding, we never cooked, which he made it clear he was upset about after he dumped me for another girl. But you know what? I spotted him twice last summer. Once at the gym and once at Costco with his mom. Let's just say, I'm so glad he dumped me. Some random lady on the street gave me this on a toothpick. I don't know what it was, but it was really sour. Then we were seduced by these cat toasts and went to eat at this cafe. This cat's name is Didi, and I thought he wanted me to breastfeed him, but actually he's just licking the strings of my hoodie. Because of Didi, which means little brother in Chinese, I like cats now. But I'm still a dog person. Never in my life did I think I would find a Hello Kitty themed 7-Eleven, much less in Taiwan, because they don't even have one of these in Japan. And Hello Kitty is just a little Japanese girl. Yes, a girl, not a cat. I was obsessed with Hello Kitty growing up, and the little girl in me is crying, screaming, throwing up, and pissing her pants right now. This 7-Eleven is like a Sanrio merch store, but also a cafe. Because not only does it have your typical convenience store food and drink, it has a whole menu for drinks that are made to order, like boba, lots and lots of it. And the best part is you get it in a Hello Kitty cup. They also had hot dog, just like America the Beautiful, and sweet potatoes like Korea, and of course tea eggs, which are very Taiwanese. Everyone was chilling here because there's such a huge seating area, and the tables are filled with plushies. I was hungry, and to honor my girl Hello Kitty, I only got pink things, like this roseberry tea, which was really freaking good, and these strawberry pastries. There were two, but I was alone, so I ate both of them. What I love about this place is that it's for everyone. Hello Kitty lovers, and this unbothered man who is drinking straight liquor while watching TV on his phone out loud. Things that shocked me when I visited Taiwan. You can buy boba for $1, which is as cheap as a bottle of water. They have night markets with the most delicious food, and it's cheap AF. For example, I got 15 dumplings for $2. And they have an invention called Hawaiian baked potato, which is a baked potato filled with cheese, ham, and pineapple. And I absolutely loved it. Vending machines also have boba and Sanrio themed drinks, and there's a vending machine where you can get a whole Swiss roll cake. In Taiwan, dogs ride on skateboards and do spins, and elevator buttons can be pressed without physically touching them. Pedestrian traffic lights have countdowns so you know how long you have to walk or have to wait. And the toilets are in the ground, which I despise. But they also have toilets that you can sit on, with signs that light up to let you know if it's occupied. Most public restrooms will not have toilet paper, so you have to bring your own. Or if they do, they might be dispensed like this. Karaoke is so popular, this guy is doing it out of his car at a park. You can also do it at the subway station, in these booths for 1 or 2 people. At the subway station, you can also borrow a book or an umbrella by the hour. You can rent an individual work booth, and there's a breastfeeding room. I've never seen that in New York City. There are themed 7-Elevens like Hello Kitty and Snoopy, and everything in Taiwan is cute, including me. Things that shocked me when I visited Hong Kong. There are Bitcoin ATMs everywhere, so you can buy Bitcoin at the mall or at the laundromat. The food, desserts, and pastries are insanely good, but I was shocked to find out my favorite Hong Kong foods are buttered toast and macaroni soup. I fucks with macaroni soup so hard. The buses are double-decker, just like we're in London town. And you can stay at Chungking Mansions, where Chungking Express was filmed. That's what I did for only $15 a night. And then I learned it is called the murder capital of Hong Kong. But no worries, the elevators have cameras so people on the bottom floor can see what's going on, in case anyone tries to kill me. There are outdoor escalators in the middle of the city, so you don't have to take the stairs. And Michelin restaurants that are more cramped than a Japanese subway during rush hour. This tourist is using his chopsticks backwards, and now he's using his hands. What's this art? Despite being one of the more developed and richer places in Asia, so many establishments were cash only, which I don't think makes sense. And even crazier was when I was eating at a restaurant and asked for napkins, and they said I had to pay for them. There's a street of only pet stores, but a Dapko shop. There's a My Melody themed noodle restaurant where the food is cute and the employees are disgruntled.